Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylan. Today it's Wednesday and Wednesday is for vocabulary. Today the vocabulary we're gonna learn is about the house. La maison. La maison. So I got really excited about vocabulary. I actually always do. I really like to learn vocabulary in another language. So I always look after so many words to share with you. And I came to the end at 250 words, I think, for the whole house. So today we're just gonna see the room, the vocabulary about the house, what we do in the house. And I think I shorted it to 60 words, 58, 60 words. So this is definitely part one. There will be a part two, I think, with inside of the house, like furniture, kitchen, and things like that. But today it's only the house in general. Before we start, as always, go to my website, grab the PDF related to this lesson. The PDF is always in two parts. You have the English part, English-French, and then you have only English, so you can practice and try to find the words in French. So it's also an exercise, and you can also subscribe on the website, so you get 4 lessons per week, 2 emails, so 2 lessons per email. It's usually on Wednesday and on Friday, so you don't miss your practice. For the pictures, I tried really hard to find you good pictures, because it's always better if you visualize the vocabulary that you learn, but I could not really find for a room, so I put whatever I thought was the best for the situation. Okay, you will see. Numéro 1. Une maison. Une maison. Numéro 2. Un appartement. Un appartement. Numéro 3. Un building. Un building. So you can say je vis dans un building à appartement, par exemple. Numéro 4. Une pièce. Une pièce. Numéro 5. Le hall d'entrée. Le hall d'entrée. Numéro 7. Le salon. Le salon. Numéro 8. La salle à manger. La salle à manger. Numéro 9. La cuisine. La cuisine. Numéro 10. La toilette. La toilette. Numéro 11. Un étage. Un étage. We'll see the different floors later in this video. Numéro 12. Une chambre à coucher. Une chambre à coucher. So that's the real word, but you can shorten to une chambre. Ma chambre. Numéro 13. La salle de bain. La salle de bain. A word I did not put on the PDF because it's not that common. It's une salle de douche. Une salle de douche. It's really not that common, so usually if it's a shower or bath, you say une salle de bain. Numéro 14, le bureau. Le bureau. So this is the same word as the desk. The office in the house and the desk is the exact same word. Le bureau. La buanderie. La buanderie. La bibliothèque. La bibliothèque, which is also the pieces of furniture, the bookshelf. La chambre d'amis. La chambre d'amis. La salle de jeu. La salle de jeu. Numéro 19. Un escalier. Un escalier. Numéro 20. Le grenier. Le grenier. Numéro 21. La cave. La cave. Numéro 22. La cave à vin. La cave à vin. Numéro 23. Le couloir. Le couloir. Numéro 24. La fenêtre. La fenêtre. Numéro 25. La porte. La porte. Numéro 26. le mur, le mur. Numéro 27, le sol, le sol. Numéro 28, le toit, le toit. Numéro 29, le parquet, le parquet. Numéro 30, le plancher, le plancher. La cheminée, la cheminée. Le garage, le garage. Numéro 34, le jardin, le jardin. Numéro 35, un abri de jardin, un abri de jardin. We can also say une cabane, une cabane. Mais une cabane can also be for the kids to play. So, un abri de jardin is the best. Un abri de jardin. Numéro 36, une terrasse, une terrasse. Numéro 37, un balcon, un balcon. Now the different floor. We have le sous-sol, le sous-sol, le rez-de-chaussée, le rez-de-chaussée. We can also short it to RDC, RDC. Le premier étage, le premier étage, le deuxième étage, le deuxième étage, le troisième étage, le troisième étage, etc., etc. And the last one, you already know this one for the floors, le grenier, le grenier. Numéro 43, déménager, déménager means to move out. It's a verb of the first group. Déménager. For example, je déménage demain. Je déménage demain. Emménager is to move in. It's also a verb of the first group. Emménager. For example, j'emménage dans mon nouvel appartement. J'emménage dans mon nouvel appartement. Here, two words that I can see a lot of people have trouble because they don't understand why it's such two different words, but they mean exactly the same thing. Habiter et vivre. Habiter is to live. Vivre is to live. So, let's see two examples, but they mean exactly the same thing. J'habite ici. J'habite ici. I live here. And someone may ask you, où est-ce que tu vis? Où est-ce que tu vis? Where do you live? But you could exchange two verbs. It really doesn't matter, they're exactly the same, they mean the same thing. Habiter, vivre, two different words, same meaning. Numéro 47, louer, louer. Je loue un appartement. Je loue un appartement. And of course the next one, acheter, acheter. Nous achetons une maison. Nous achetons une maison. Numéro 49, it's a sentence this time. Se sentir comme à la maison. Se sentir comme à la maison. To feel like home. Je me sens comme à la maison. Je me sens comme à la maison. And if you want to leave me a comment to let me know where you live, I would really appreciate that. So I get to know you better. And now a few verbs about the house. Ranger, ranger, to tidy up. Someone probably told you one day, range ta chambre, range ta chambre, tidy your room. Numéro 51, aspirer, aspirer, which is the same as passer l'aspirateur, passer l'aspirateur. And then we have repasser, repasser, tu repasses les vêtements, tu repasses les vêtements. Then bricoler, bricoler, il bricole dans le garage. Il bricole dans le garage. A verb that we use a lot around the house to explain what we do around the house is faire, to do. It's the same thing that in English, to do the dishes, to do the laundry, etc. We use the same thing. So for example, faire le ménage. Faire le ménage. To do the housework. Il fait le ménage. Il fait le ménage. Faire la cuisine. Faire la cuisine. Mon mari fait la cuisine. Mon mari fait la cuisine. Faire la vaisselle. Faire la vaisselle. Ma femme fait la vaisselle. Ma femme fait la vaisselle. Faire le lit. Faire le lit. The same one that range ta chambre. Fais ton lit, s'il te plaît. Fais ton lit, s'il te plaît. And faire la lessive. Faire la lessive. Je fais la lessive le dimanche. Je fais la lessive le dimanche. It's actually true. That's why I think I said that already maybe 3 or 4 times on all my videos. It's because it's true. Sometimes I take my own life, for example, because it's easier. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget that you can subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time I post a video and you don't miss on your practice. It's actually a good way to keep practicing every day because I post all those videos a week. So you can't say that you don't know what to study this week because I give you all the material and the PDF on my website. You can also connect with me on my Instagram, my Facebook page, and my YouTube channel page that you already know because it's this one. So I guess I will see you soon for another lesson.